Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is Shantan Chandra, and I hope you are doing well. I have come back after a long time for a tournament. So let's see what we have today. Today is the fifth edition of the Kolkata Classic Chess Tournament, which is organized by the Gariahat Chess Club. Gariahat Chess Club is based in Calcutta. It is one of its kind, unique kind, because it is a chess club which is situated under a bridge amidst traffic. There are traffic on both of the sides, and many of the top players who came to India to play in the Kolkata. The Tata Steel Open, which is now a part of the Grand Chess Tour, which is not taking place this year, unfortunately, because of the pandemic. But then the Gariahat Chess Club is a very quite famous because of its unique location, and chess takes place there 24 into 7 without any stoppage. Like, there are players all the time playing there. So they are organizing a tournament, and the tournament coordinator is Vishal Bosak from one of the districts of West Bengal. So, without much further ado, let us go and see. The tournament is about to start in 3 minutes. So, let's see who are all playing today. Okay, I guess this is visible. Yeah. Okay. Any of you guys who are new to this channel, please, also those who are watching, kindly like the stream, guys. Kindly like the streams. The more you will like, more people it will reach to. So please help me grow. Like the stream, as well as please kindly subscribe if you are new to this channel. You can check out us on our Instagram and Facebook page as well. Our IDs are given on the screen. Instagram ID is underscore chess underscore noob, and Facebook you can check out as at the rate chess noob. Also, you can follow me on my personal IDs. The details are there on the screen. I'll just switch it on. Let me just introduce the players in the meantime. Okay, so it's about to start in 1 and 3 minutes. Lukiaso is playing top series. Lukas Ljaskovic from Argentina. Second is Dule Master, which is Dusan Povovic from Serbia. Third, we have a new player from Turkmenistan, as I have been informed by Vishal. His name is uh, Saparmirat Atiabe. If I have produced this right, his rating is around 2425. Is an I am from Turkmenistan. Fifth series are very own Diptan Ghosh. Sixth is Amitra Bokhuo. I am from West Bengal. Seventh is Aradhya Garg. Eighth is Nilesh Saha from West Bengal. Ninth is the veteran and the Blitz King of India, uh, mm, mm, R.L. Lakshman. 10th series FL Srihari FM from the south of India. 11th seed is Machu Picchu. That's Coast of Kundu, round 2-4. Hi, Shomrat Mukherjee was waiting for this. Thank you for joining in. Shomrat, if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe, and please like the stream, guys who are watching. Okay, Muscat, 12th it is Muscat, GM Muscat. I don't know who is he. Once I get to know, I'll let you know also. 13th seat is Bondhu 2, that is Srijit Pal. 14th seat is Aryan Varsnev. 15th is Choron 007. I don't know who is. Sahib 9th is Sahib Singh. AJ123, and more or less that are the top players that are participating today. The tournament starts in 5 minutes, guys. Oh, Abdushamanov have joined in, by the way. Abdushamanov have joined in. He's a veteran of Indian tournaments. He has been playing since, and the time format is 3+2, and the total arena time, it's arena format, and the total arena time is 3 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, and if you want to watch any of the games of any players, kindly do comment in the comment section, and I will oblige you, and I'll go and check their games as well for you. We'll watch together. Thank you, Shomrat. Thank you for that. Thank you for your help. Okay, thank you for subscribing and liking. Okay, let's start. I just put my phone on charge. It's low on charge. Okay, let's see. Also, there is a background music coming in from outside. Sorry for that, guys. I'll get a new mic and then I can avoid it, I guess. But then till then, sorry for that. Okay, you want to watch I Am Nilesh? Okay, we will start with Nilesh Shaha. Let's see, where is Nilash? Nilash. Uh, Nilash. Okay, here it goes. Uh, the president of the club is also Nilash is also streaming, guys. Okay, Nilash is streaming and playing. He's playing Aradhya Garg, and this looks to be coming from, I don't know which opening did this arrive from, but Nilash has given the center to his opponent, as you can see, and he's pretty content with his knight on d7 and e7 with the bishop on g7 and b7 respectively. Let's see. Uh, uh, we are watching Neela Shah has requested by Shomrat Mojumdar. Okay, let's see what is Black's plan. Maybe Black will plan for c5 in some time. Okay, so he's c5 or f5. So he's not planning for f5. That are the two major possible breaks. So he went king h7 with knight of f5. That is coming in on the board. Also, guys who are joining in, if you have not liked or subscribed to our channel, kindly do and help the stream to reach a few more people. Okay, so e5 has been played by white, stopping f5. Okay, let's see what is the possible. Maybe black can go with d5 and then c5. Sorry, d5 and then c5. That might be a option. Uh, let's see what white goes for. Black goes for. My mistake. Sorry, my bad. Black is taking his time. He's, by the way, streaming as well. Nilash is streaming and playing. As you can see, this mark on his name, beside his name, this mark. This is the sign of streaming. E5. I think. Okay, so he takes. So he goes for bishop into f3. He now he'll play d5. He'll just. Okay, no, he goes for d into e5. I thought he took on f3 because he wanted to eliminate his bad bishop. Okay, so now he's just now gained a pawn, free pawn. He has got a free pawn, and he's a very good bishop player. So I guess he's comfortable if he can maintain double bishop. But Nilash has already gave up his light square bishop. Also, time travel might be a problem. Yes, he's streaming and playing, so might be time may be a problem. But with 2 seconds of increment and he being an I don't think time will be a problem for him. But then we cannot eliminate the time factor from this game. Okay. The tournament, the president of the Gariahat Chess Club, Gora Basu, is also playing this tournament. So we'll go and check out his game as well in after some time. Okay, let's see. Uh, okay, so Queen E8 was played, moving away from the spin, or maybe Bishop G6 is the threat. Okay, so Bishop into H6. Interesting. Rook into E5. So I think now this is getting worse for white. Okay, now Rook H1 will be played maybe. Rook H1 maybe played. Okay, no, Queen F6. Okay, now this is going bad for black because now the rook will come up from here. Rook, his knight d5 is played, moving the queen away from this file, from the diagonal, preventing the g7 square, getting the g7 square back for his king. But then knight queen white mate knight d5 with queen e5. Okay, thank you, Somrat. Okay, yeah, I remember you came to a chat after this tournament. Okay, I do remember. Thank you for your love. Okay, so Queen D what has been played and now is targeting this move. Okay, no, so he's trying maybe. queen d6 as well. But what happens after rook h1 and king g1? What happens after rook g1? Rook h1, I mean, sorry. Okay, so bishop e4 was played and queen h4 check, king g1. I didn't know why didn't white went for this move here. Was anything else coming which I am missing? Rook h1 seemed to me a very good option with the idea of king g1, but he didn't offer that and went for now. Milas is down on time by 20 odd seconds. Uh, what should he play? What should he play? What should he play? Because uh, rook d3 and rook h3 may be an option for white. Uh, okay, I think he should go. Okay, bishop d5, rook d5, rook d5. Because he's gaining up simple pawn, but I rook d5, e5, and now rook e3 maybe. Now rook e3 maybe. Rook e3 will be played maybe. Yes, rook e3 is played, and I don't know how. I think this is lost for Nilash. This is lost for Nilash, and f6 is played. F6 is played. Queen e7, and he has resigned. Okay, so he has lost. Any other games you want to check out, you can comment in the comment section. I'm waiting for you guys. But Machu Picchu is leading at this moment with 6 points. Let's see what are the games going on. Okay, so he is playing IEM, Turkmenistani IEM, and this looks to be an equal position. But okay, so Machu Picchu is white and the I am from Turkmenistan is black, and black is somehow stuck on this file, but now he's going for this pawn and then again this pawn. I think was c5 maybe will be played, but no, c5 cannot be played because rook c4 and rook b4 will be taken now. Kosovo has given up a pawn and rook d2 was played, and now rook g2 will be coming on board, and then king e5 maybe. Yes, king e5 is played, and the check is played, and king f6 check, and king d7. He's going for the queen g6 c3. Okay, no, b5. Now king h6 is played. Now if you check, I'll go here. Okay, so Kostov is suddenly. Okay, did Black use Verse? I guess he did. Now this is going to be an interesting finish with Kosovo piece up and Black having two pawns, two passed pawns, and Kosovo is taking his time, who is up on time and is bringing his king back in the action. A check might be played here with the idea of breaking the king in. Okay, so he'll now bring his king in, and if I is played, and again a check will be played, I guess, and then bring his king again. Okay, no, he doesn't check this time. Now the check has to be played and the king will come in again once again. But I don't know. I think this is winning for white with two pawns, but I don't know. Anything can happen. Okay, now black is forced. Okay, now this pawn is also falling, and I guess this will be played. Okay, now what about? Okay, yes, that this is going to be an interesting finish, and he's waiting for and b4 is played, and this is lost. Rook into b4, b3, and this has been resigned, and Kostov is an emphatic victory with the against the I am from Turkmenistan. Okay, so Lukiaso has come up to the second position. Let's see if the chat is requesting any other player. No, the chat is not, and I would go on with some of my own. Let's go and check out Gora Basu, the president of Gariahat Chess Academy. Let's see who is he playing. Gora Basu. He won the first game and lost the last two. Okay, he's playing a 2193. I don't know TAKSK, who is he? I don't have the player list today because the tournament coordinator couldn't make up because he received the last few names very late, and Bishop G5 is not a very good move because Bishop B2 is coming and he is losing exchange. And now he'll take this, Queen A1 and F6. Or knight f6 can be played as well. But I don't know what about e5 and e6. And e5 is played, and then e6. I think black is in trouble. Maybe e6. Okay, e6 has f6. Okay, so e6 has f6. E6 has f6. Instead of e6, I think white could have gone for g4 and trapped the knight on h5. This knight could have been trapped after g4. Uh, because after this move, okay, no, knight g7 was there, but then after knight g7, e6, f6, bishop, bishop here. Okay, okay, no, I think g4 would have been a better option. The knight is not trapped, but then still, let's see what has been played, and this looks to be a pretty much good position for black with exchange up, and also he has taken the pawn in e6. He has no more problems, and this is going to be more or less sorted for black. Okay, let's go back and watch some top matches. Or let's wait, maybe b6 is played. This diagonal may be a threat, but then a6 is coming. So knight d4 can be an option. No, knight d4 isn't option because after this. Okay, so c4 is played. Interesting. But then d4 and after that a6. Or you can simply not take, because then this will open up the rook file. Okay, so he goes for d4 only. Sensible, sensible. Take? No, not take. Because a6 is coming. Knight c2. Okay. Now what is he playing? Knight e4. But after that what? Now knight e4 is played. I think this would be a good idea for white. a4 a5. King d7 is played. a4 a5 should be the, yes, he goes for that. He goes for that. a6 is played, and a5, take. Okay, no, he takes. Now rook a8. Knight c5. Knight c5 is an option. Knight c5 check is an option. Let's see if you can see. Knight c5 check is an option, and the. Huh? Why did he just play queen c3? Okay, I think he just mouse slip. So black didn't take the queen and went for b4, realizing that is a mouse slip, kind of him, but then he was winning, so he didn't take it. Let's see and go back to some other game. This is lost for white. Okay, Machu Picchu is playing Mitravo. Let's see. Mitravo is black, and his king is not in a good position. He has this files Mitravo, but cost of, okay, so rook d3 is played and rook f3 is replied. Now check cannot be played. This check cannot be played because both of these are protected by the queen and the rook, bishop respectively. Sorry, bishop respectively. In d4 was possible after pawn d4. In which position, Supratim bro? I didn't get you, but still, okay. Oh, Mitravo is white, not black. Sorry, my bad. Mitravo is white, and Machu Picchu is black, and their score is 7.5 to 2.5, as you can see on the screen. 7.5 and 2.5. That is the score. Uh, okay, that is the score. 4.5 to 2.5 to 7.5. 7.5 is Mitravo, and 2.5 is Kostov. So Kostov doesn't have a good record against him, and Kostov is going for the rook b3 check, went to queen b1 check, And now rook b3 has been played with this bishop is, where does this bishop go? Bishop a6 or bishop f1? Black is White is taking his time, considering his options, what he can play. Let's see what does he goes for. I think bishop a6 can be played, but then after that rook f3, rook f3, rook f3, queen f3, queen f3, gf3. This looks to be, mind you, white is a pawn down, so black will be going for the kill after all the pieces are exchanged. And I think all the pieces. Okay, okay. Queen e2 has been played. What about rook into f3? Bishop into f3 is played. White avoided all the exchange of piece because he realized that he is up and down in the end game, and with the bishop versus bishop, black has a lot of chances to win this game. So he avoided the exchange of all the pieces and only exchange a rook, single rook. And then let's see what does Kostov offer. Kostov is again down on time. He was up on time, but now he has again gone down on time. Let's see what should be played. Uh, okay, so there are some of the improvements that were made. Sorry, Queen e1 was played, Queen g4 was played, and g6 was played. White was threatening on g7. Uh, okay, okay. So black has lost a pawn and is down on time. And this looks to be, okay. So rook b3, uh, uh, rook into e6. Black has lost two pawns, and this I think should be over with queen into h6 coming in, and has resigned. So Mitravo has won this and as well. Let's see. Abdishamov is winning as expected. Shopto, we have a player. Uh, 1500 rated with 12 points. Interesting. Interesting. Moushumi Nondi is playing. Okay. Okay, we have a GM joining in from Uzbekistan, which I have not seen. Nadorbek Yakubev. We have not seen him play in the Indian tournaments. So let's see what. Let's check out his games. I think he has joined in late or something. Uh, let's go and watch him. Oh, okay. He's not playing at the moment, I guess. Oh no, he has started. He has started his game against Abdushalomov, and both of them and used Berserk. So Abdushalomov versus Yaku Baby. I am from, I guess, Uzbekistan only, and Abdushalomov is also from Uzbekistan. So two players from Uzbekistan are playing against each other, and as you can see, Yaku Baby has 5 points. 5 points against 3 points of Abdushalomov, and Abdushalomov, we have seen him dominate Indian tournaments. Like I have commented on many tournaments that he have won. So let us see what happens in this game. Bishop f5 was played, bishop into f5, and queen into f5 is played. Oh, this has come from an exchange variation of queen's declined, and black has gone for the white has gone for the e4 break. G6 was played, h into g6, and knight into b4. The tactics was coming in anyways, and for black, black has won a pawn. I was just saying, and after e4, g6, queen h3, h into e4, and if you take now on e7, I take queen e7, and I have a support on e4. So e4 was taken, like okay, rook into f7, interesting. Bishop into e3 check. Bishop e3 check was played. Now, if you take on f7, I will take on h7, and black has no other option but to take on f7. Let's see. This is going to be interesting with the king on the center. In the center, d5 may be played. D5 may be played, but after that, d5. Okay, queen g6 is played. Knight f6, and now d5 is played. King e5. King e5. Is black running away? This should be anyway. This is very interesting. This should okay. 1924 is black running away with this position. White is mind you up exchange down at this moment. At this moment he is exchange down, but at okay, so queen h4 was played targeting the e4 knight. But interesting you see, because in this position the black king is situated in the e5 square, which seems very uh, dangerous, but white cannot do anything about it because white does not have just enough pieces for it to exploit, and this bishop on e3 is blocking the e file, and the black king is just enjoying a moment in the center, like he has gone for a walk. Okay, now this is lost. Queen into g3, very good move from, and after h into g3, rook h7 mate, and I think abdication of design, and Yako baby has won this one. So it is interesting to see, as you can, what happens, because Yako baby has joined in late, I guess, because I can see he has uh, played only 5 matches against Abdishalomov, who has played many matches, but and he has lost many as well, and he is using Berserk as well, as you can see. He's Berserking against each and every player that he is playing. So let's go and watch someone. Okay, let's watch this. Clash of two grandmasters. This is GM Muscat, who I think is from, let me see, Muscat Achuev from Turkmenistan. Uh, he's a GM Muscat from Turkmenistan, and he is playing Aral Lakshman, who is white. You know, or you all know Aral Lakshman. And Muscat is down on time. Muscat is down in time, and I think he has Berserk. Yes, he has. He has used Berserk. Okay, I don't know what happened there, but I just saw that Indian Elephant won. I think I think my net might have lagged. Okay, Kartavya Anatkar has joined in late, and he's up already to the eighth position. Let's see what are the other games going on. Okay, so RL Lakshman is playing Kostov and Kost. This is a king single. Let's see. This is going to be a fun. Let's watch this. Okay, B3. I don't know about this theory. Okay, so bishop e4. The main plan was to stop e4 and take. Okay, so he's taking now e5 will be played. Yes, e5 is played. E5 is played. Uh, if you can see the score on the screen, the score is. I'll just increase the board a bit for you. The score is, by the way, guys. Sorry, sorry for that. I just scrolled down. Okay, so this knight on d4 is very strong, very strong. And if you take on d4, I'll take. Okay, so they have agreed to a draw. I guess so. Yes, they have agreed to a draw. Okay, so they have agreed to a draw. But then this, I think Kostov had a better position because this knight on d4 was very strong. And if you take, I get a permanent crosser on the center. So let's see what other games are going on. Aradhya Garg is playing Master Assassin. Let's see this. Let's see this. So this is Aradhya Garg versus Diktan Ghosh, and they have a score of Diktanda is leading with 6.5 on LHS with 3.5, and Diktanda is playing black in this position. Aradhya is white. White has only one difficulty in this position, that his bishop is not developed, but then he played e4, freeing up his bishop. Now bishop g5 can be played. Okay, e5, now knight d5. Okay, bishop into f3. Yes, bishop into f3. G into f3 is played. Otherwise, now queen, this pawn is going simple. Bishop d6 or knight d7. Bishop d6 is played. Bishop e5, bishop e5, bishop into a6. So white gains back the pawn, and okay. So Lipton there is a pawn up and a bad pawn structure for white. As you can see, these pawns are weak, and black has an extra pawn. These threats might be coming. Bishop b7 is played. Okay, so the black rook has no good squares for it as of now. So because this is control, this is also control, this is also control. So black goes for, okay. So queen e3 is played, and if you take, and if you take back, I mate on d8. So now black goes for queen c7. Interesting, attacking this bishop and now planning to bring the rook on d8. H6 is played. Rook c1, queen d6. Slowly they are improving their positions. Black is trying to improve their position. Queen e5. Okay, so how is going to white black convert this position? Okay, so he's finally coming for this weak pawns. Maybe queen d4. Okay, queen f6. Planning knight f4, because queen d4 would have resulted in rook c4 after knight f5. After knight f4, I mean. And then g5. Yes, so he's trying for this move. And if you now take, I have open file for more rook on the king. Knight f4. Yes. So black is playing on the weak squares king of the of white. Take. You cannot attack this pawn at this moment, and if you do, I'll just simply come to king g6 and protect this pawn. So bishop f1 was played to probably monitor this squares, because queen h6 was the option. Okay, knight g5. f3 is the target, new target. Queen g4, king g6 maybe, but then f4. What about queen g4? Oh, so rook f2 is there. So queen g2 maybe. Only option I see. Otherwise, you'll lose the pawn on f2. Yes. Also, guys who are watching, if you want to watch me commentate or want to watch someone's game, please do comment. Please do comment. Otherwise, I am showing whatever I can. But okay. So queen h3 was played, rook into f2, knight g1 and knight f4 is now played. This is winning for black. Mm. Okay, now black is going for the exchange of rooks. Probably because his two pawns up. Exactly, he's going for the exchange. But black refuses to exchange. So let's see. Hi, Divekar. Sandeep Divekar, hi. Hi, Sandeep Divekar. Welcome to my stream. Today we are watching the Kolkata, the fifth Kolkata Classic Open Chess Tournament. This is Diptan Ghosh versus Aradhya Garg. We are GM Tangos versus Ardhaka, who is a strong player. If you're new to my stream, Sandeep ji, kindly do like the stream and subscribe to my channel. It will be very, very helpful for me. And also, your like, one like will make this stream reach to a lot of new people who are not watching the stream. And this is going to be pretty much it's a matter of time because Aradha is down on time. As you can see, he's down to 29 seconds, and Black has 20 minutes. The Grandmaster with time versus 2 minutes, 2 minutes almost in his clock. So he's now taking his time to think how can he convert his position. And with after 95, this piece is just falling. Queen is to check, and King G6. Nothing is there anymore, and this will fall. And I think White will resign in. Okay, now he's being desperate. I don't think that is a good choice because you don't have any checks anymore, and the game is over. And Diptan Ghosh has won. Okay, so as I can see, Yaku Baby is very strong and has come in and won lot of rounds. Like he has won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rounds he has won and drawn one as well. So he's on fire right now and he's leading in 24 points. Let's see what other matches going on. Okay, so let's see this because we have not each of the players. Lukiaso, which is Lukas Liaskovic from Argentina, playing FL Srihari from the south of India. I exactly don't know the state. And this is a double bishop endgame, and White is running away with a pawn, and Lucas is black. And they have played quite a number of games, and the score is 12 and a half to 3.5. Uh, okay, did just okay. So White just did blunder and lost his pawn, and now maybe, and this is drawn. This is drawn because even after this bishop is of dark square and this is light square. So I think this is drawn. And since Lukiasko has used, oh, okay, so they have agreed to a draw. Okay, so do have agreed to a draw. Okay, okay, so Bondhu 2 is playing Vishal, the tournament coordinator, versus I am Srijit Pal. Srijit Pal is white, Vishal is black. Vishal is what a rook up and an exchange up. Wow, interesting. What is happening here? Okay, so queen d5 with the idea of knight h6 check, king h8, queen g8 check, and knight f7 checkmate. Now, if queen g6, knight e6 check, knight e5 check, and queen e6 can be played. Queen e6, queen e6, queen e6, yes. Okay, knight c6, and Bondhu has won on time. So Srijit is winning on time, but this looks to be a lost position for him. Mm, we have not watched Dule Master, Dusan Povovic from uh, Serbia. Let's watch him. He's 2 pawns up, comfortably cruising away towards victory against SD1109. I don't know who is he. My daughter is playing in this tournament with LHS ID Manu1205. Okay, okay, Sandeep ji, I'll go and check his game right now after this match. You can stay with me and I'll go and check his game as well. Manu1205. Okay, I'll go and check just after this game. And he has won. So let's see. He has a rook up and we'll. Okay, no. Let's see this. He is down on time. He has used Berserk. Let's see if he can convert. Let's see if he can convert with 8.8 seconds in his clock. Let's see if he can convert with 8.8 second in this clock. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, knight f2 has been played, and queen, and then he's going for, okay. So now take it. Okay, and he has made it, So he has won with 5 seconds remaining. And let us go and watch Sandeep Divekar's daughter, which is Manu 1205. Your request. Let's see. Okay, uh, she's playing, by the way, GM Deepta and Ghosh. Okay, Rook E7, Bishop G5, Rook F7, Rook into F7, Queen into F7. Okay, but Deepta has Berserk. He's a pawn up, by the way. Thank you, Sandeep Dirgaji, for subscribing to our channel. Thank you for your support. Let's see. He looks to have a good. She looks to have a good position here. Okay, but now after Queen G4, Knight E3, he is losing an exchange. She is losing an exchange because you can't take on E3 because I'll take the Queen. So she has blundered in this position with Knight E3, Queen G4, and Knight E3 coming on board, and and Queen F3 is played, and now it will be taken on F1. By the way, mind you guys, okay, so the now Queen is also being exchanged. Bishop F4 might be played to avoid the exchange of queens. Uh, and is played, and black goes for rook d8, opting for this open file. White is a rook exchange down, maybe queen f7, yes, knight g5. Okay, okay, yes, queen b7 was forced because queen f4 was coming. Queen e4 was coming, sorry, my bad. Queen, and takes and takes on e6. So white has two pawns, but then this outside pawn, I think, will be very strong. This outside passer on a file will be very strong. King g2 is played, and rook a2. Now this pawn is also falling, and I think now black will slowly, comfortably go away and win this match. Thank you, Sandeep ji. Thank you for subscribing to our channel and watching with us. Thank you for supporting. Kindly do like the stream as well. It will help me a lot. Kindly do help. Okay, so white is thinking. Bishop c1, rook c2, bishop a3, rook c3, rook b2, rook b3, and white has resigned. So Manu 21205 has resigned, and Diktan has won it. So Nilas has come up to second position. By the way, guys, you know Nilas is streaming. Nilas is streaming and playing. So he's playing Abdishalov. He's placed second, and he has not used Berserk. Okay, so Abdishalov has used Berserk. We have seen in all the matches he was playing till now, but now he has not used Berserk, and he's playing I am Nila Shaha from West Bengal. I'll be back in a second. I'll just bring a water bottle because I just forgot to bring one. Take one, and I'm thirsty after speaking for so long. By the way, guys, you can hear me even after I am gone because I'm using a wireless headphone. Uh, okay, sorry for that. I'm back. Sorry for that. I had to go to bring water for myself. At b6 is split, making square for the bishop on a6. And bishop e6 is played. And let's see what is happening here. Knight f4 is played. The knights are very strong here. Black is thinking what to play, how to improve his position. He's in that. Rook d8 is played, probably planning knight c5. Black has a lot of time. White has a lot of time, mind you guys. Even after not Boseking, Black has a lot of time with him. And Abdishanov has 2.3 second. And by the way, Nilas is streaming, so that might be the reason that his internet is slow. Yes, his internet is slow, as I can see. His internet is not that good, and he is struggling. Not struggling in this position because this looks to be a good position for him. Not good, but then stable position for him. With this e4 pawn might be a problem because yes, now both a7 and e4 are hanging at the same time, and he will lose a pawn, I guess. Yeah, if there are no other options, yes. And this knight is somehow uh, okay. So take with e pawn. Okay, no, he takes with the knight, and now he takes and rook c8 is played. Now this is also a force exchange, and suddenly now I thought he's going to lose a pawn. Bishop a6 will get okay, no, not king e3, f5. Mind you, black cannot take command. Okay, so he's going for king side, queen side. I mean, sorry. Bishop e6, 8 3, bishop d5. Black is just solidifying his position so that it can hold on to this and draw the game. Let's see what is going to happen after this. And knight h5 is played. G6 will result in uh, knight f6, h5, and then take, king e3, f5, g6, and then the black white king will have a lot of room here on the outside. So let's see. G6 is not a possibility. Maybe to be maybe okay. So he goes for g6 now. Knight f6, h6 is played. Okay, not h5 now. King e3 with king e6 is played. White is thinking of taking on e4, but after this nothing is going to happen because black has a lot of moves left like f5. So it takes on e4 simply. g2 is lost, and suddenly black will now have a passer on this side, and white's passer is on the center, and in the center the king is there. So now so it will be controllable now, but then this passer will be rolling down. So white is trying to do something on the queen side, and now with a6 knight c7 check, and this piece will it be taken? Okay, no. With this is a trap. Maybe knight c7 check, king b7. You take. I go to bishop b7. This. After that, knight b8 and king c8. The piece is trapped. If you guys missed it, I'll just say once again. After a6, if you take knight a7 check, I go to king d7, knight a6, bishop b7. Okay, so b5. Did he miss out on that move? B5 might have been played. I don't know if Abdishamanov missed that move, but without b5, if you had gone knight b8, then king c7 and the knight is trapped. But I don't know what happens after b5. Okay, now this pawn is fixed on b5. Take, take. Okay, you cannot take. Neither can you move your knight a4, bishop e4 check. Okay, no, this was hanging. So black is just holding on to this position. Knight c4, knight e5. Maybe this check can be played. Yes, and not just hold it here. Yeah, exactly. Because if you go to knight e5, I'll take on b5. d5 is played, making the square for the king. Just look at the in-game technique, guys. Just look at the in-game technique, and now this is drawn. Probably, probably drawn. Yes, drawn. This is drawn. This is drawn because you cannot come on the d4 square, and because black and this is drawn. So very good defense by Nilash to draw this game against Abdishamanov, because at the moment it was I was like, he's running away with this game. White was running away with this game, but then he controlled he played very efficiently and drawn this game. Let's see. Okay, so we are halfway through this tournament, and Yako Baby GM is leading all the way with 43 points, and he has lost not a single match. Wow, just wow! He has not lost a single match, and uh, he is just leading with 43 points. And there is Kartavya Anatkar at the second position. Let's see what are the games going on. Okay, let's see the leader at this point of time, and he's white. And okay, so King D3, Rook C3 check maybe. Okay, no, is just holding on to this position, and this thing, I think this will lead to a draw. Would it? Okay, so white is not ready to draw this, but I don't know. But maybe this pawn is weak. Rook C4. Okay, not my bad. I think what after this? Okay, is he going to win this one? I don't think so, because the rook is behind the pawn, in front of the pawn instead of behind the pawn. So okay, now this. Uh, Black is trying to hold on to this game. Very interesting game, guys, because as soon as White comes with the king near his pawn, he will check, and now he'll just place the rook behind the pawn so that if the rook cannot move away. Okay, so this is being played, and rook e7, and let's see. Okay, I don't think this is winning either. I don't think this is winning either. King g7, yes, and I don't think this is winning either, and this is going to be draw. So the winning streak of black, white Yako baby from Turkmenistan has been stopped by none other than our Blitz king, Aral Lakshman, and he has drawn this game with the tournament leader right now. Okay, very instructive end game, guys. Even after losing that pawn, he was able to hold on to that game. Any players do you want to watch? Kindly do comment in the comment section, guys. Kindly do comment and keep. Since I'm commentating alone, it is very hard for me to speak alone. So if you are, it will be very nice if you guys are a bit more interactive and just comment something on the comment section so that I can reply and have some interactions as well. That will cheer me up. Okay, let's see who are playing. Aradhya Garg is playing Yakubebi. Let's watch this one. Mitrova versus Abdishamalov. Mitrova versus Abdishamalov. The score is 7-12. The score is 7-12. Mitrova has won 7. Abdishamalov has won 12. And Mitrova is white in this position and looks to have a good position with this pawn on d5. Looks to be somewhat e4 can be played, and this pawn might lose contact with other pawns. But then, yes, so white stops the black c4 with going e4 himself. But then knight b8, interesting. So planning for c6 because this pawn is a threat for white with the doubling up here on this file c file. Knight b5 is played. What about c6? a5. Okay, look at just guys. Just look at Mitra's time. Bondhu C game. Okay, we'll go and watch that Dhitobrata. Just a minute. Just give me a minute. After this game, we'll go and watch him. Okay, so today very hot and humid in this uh, in Calcutta, and I'm sitting in a room which does not have an AC because okay, so I'm feeling very hot, but it's okay, and I have got long hairs as well because I'm not getting a chance to cut it because I'm not going out. I'm keeping myself quarantined in my place so that I minimize the risks of any infection. So let's concentrate on the game. Okay, now bishop f5. Exchanging one rook, but rook d8 check. Exactly, he just blundered. Abdishamov just blundered. Exactly. That is what I was going to say, guys. After rook c7, and rook d8 check, simply this rook piece falls. Oh my god. And Abdishamov has blundered and Mitrov has won. Master Assassin has paused his game. Okay. So might be he has gone for washroom or something. Let's watch some match. Some other games. Sorry for that. I just had a call. Right, to reject it. Okay, let's see Aradhya playing the top player right now, who was on a winning spree. He was on a winning spree. Oh, acha, and they have faced once in this, and Yakubu has won as well. And Yakubu seems to have a great position against him this time around, with the king stuck on in the center. The king you can see is stuck in the center, and this is a pin also. So I guess this is a good position for uh, white, and you can see Yakubu thinking. He's taking time. He's taking time. Oh, okay. Sorry, Zitoprati. You said to watch his game. I just it just slipped out of my mind. I'll go and check out his game after this game only. Sorry for that. Zitoprati will go and check him out after this. Okay. So Bishop B6 has been played, and now uh, is it is okay. What's happening? Okay, a lot of I guess my internet was lagging, so I had to refresh, and let's see what happened after that. Okay, so rook 8 95 and queen b5 was played. Queen into b5, d into b5, short castle, rook d1, bishop b5, bishop b7, rook a5, knight c5, queen g3, knight b7. He lost a piece. He just simply lost a piece. From that very good position, Aradhya blundered and lost a piece. And maybe bishop g5, bishop f6, queen h4, queen h6, but it will take too much of time. Aradhya is thinking, he's taking his time. He's played short castle and he is down on time, and Yakubu has not yet perfect, so I think he'll win this one with a piece up very comfortably. Let's see. Let's go and watch other games as Bondhu is playing. I am Lucas. Oh wow, that's fire on board. I should have come to this game earlier, man. Okay, so he has exchanged the sacrifice in exchange and has got a very good position, but his king is also in danger with after knight f4 check. Maybe king d1. and queen g1 check is coming as well. So yes, queen g1 check, queen e1 is played. Obviously, I fancy uh, if black goes for the exchange of queens here, which he doesn't. Now if he goes for the check, I'll bring my king to b1 and my king is set. So queen f5 check may be played to, yes, it is played. He's trying to keep the king in the game. This is very interesting game. Jitabruta, I should have listened to you. Okay, he just made. He's just made. Simply made one move made. Oh wow. Oh wow. I just also missed out on that. Okay, I'll just fix my hair one. Just a second, guys. Sorry for that, but my hair is coming in between and it's very hot. Okay, I'm ready to go again. Sorry for that. Uh, okay, let's see this one. Kartavya Anatkat is playing Abdishamalov. Abdishalimov, sorry. Kartavya is a piece down or a piece up. Okay, he's a piece up. Kartavya is a piece up, which I think White may have sacrificed somewhere. Let's see how did he lose the piece. Okay, so he allowed 94, 84 shows. Okay, he just blundered. Okay, Abdishamalov just blundered again. He just blundered he blundered a piece last in the last game against Mitrova, and again he has blundered, and he is winning away this one, I guess. Uh, Kartavya Anatkat is going away with this win because Abdishamalov has also not berserk, but he's very down on time and he's a piece down and he's considering how can he. Okay, so he's going for it. Queen into f5 is not possible because of rook into g2 check. Is he going for queen into h6? Hey, why did he give up his rook? Interesting. Why did he give up the piece? Was it not 7? I don't know. But now suddenly the pieces have equaled and Abdishamalov is the pawns are also equal and this is going to be an interesting finish. Okay, so let's see what happens. Also, guys who are watching right now and have not liked the stream, kindly do like the stream, guys. Please like the stream and subscribe if you have not subscribed to Chess Noob, and please help me grow. Thank you. Interesting. King g5 cannot be played because the rook is falling. Now rook g1 will be played. Okay, rook e5. Yeah. Rook f1. Rook d2. Okay, rook d2 is now king g5 maybe. Did he blunder again? A pawn? He's just losing up another pawn. He's just simply 2 pawn down. Simply 2 pawns down. After losing a piece, he somehow managed to come into the game and win the piece back. But now again, he has given up another 2 pawns and has landed him in danger. Is it in danger because f3 is now coming? F3 is now coming on board. D4. Makes a square for this king. There's a king f5 display, and if you check, I'll check coming here as well. Interesting. So it stops it with rook e7, king e4. It stops it. Okay, guys, those who are watching, if you want me to watch any particular players, do comment on the comment section. The live chat. You can comment on the live chat. Okay, what happened? Black just resigned. Okay, Black resigned. The visual of resigned is a cut. Yeah, another cut. Uh, okay, let's see whom we can watch. Whom we have not watched. Okay, so Machu Picchu versus Bondu. Let's watch this one. Piece down. Kosovo is a piece down. Oh yeah, but then his h3 rook pawn is coming down. This pawn is rolling down. Let's see. He's a piece down. Rook h5 is played. King g2. Knight e4 check. Maybe. Okay, no. Is he repeating moves? Okay. Interesting to see White is a pawn up, but still he is just repeating the moves. And now Black is thinking, taking, using his time and thinking what he can do to either agree to a draw with King G2 or maybe try for something which wins. Because White is repeating, so he's okay. So he goes for King G2 again. Now Rook G5 check. Sujit has played. Let's see what does he goes for. I think there are not any choice because if you take on b5, I'll go on h2, rook h5, queen, and then maybe c4. But the king is king g2, king c3, king f3, king d4, and then check king e3, and the king is coming back in tan. So I don't think black will able to White will able to do something about that. So I think he's calculating this variation only that I just told you. So he's trying to calculate with rook b5. Otherwise, he'll just go opt for the simple rook g5 check and repetition for draw. So let's see how did this turn position it is squandered up. Okay, so this was he was an exchange up and black had 3 pawns against it. So Machu Picchu. Okay, so I think Kostov just uh, squandered a good position because exchange against uh, 3 pawns is pretty good. Mm, so I think that he had. Okay, so guys, those who are watching right now, if you are new to this channel, please kindly do subscribe and like. Please do like the stream, guys, because it will help me to reach to new people as I'm live. Okay, so they are just repeating. Okay, no, okay, let's see what happened. So he took on f5. Okay, interesting, interesting. Now he's going for c4, and they have agreed to a draw. Okay. Anyways, they have agreed to a draw. I think Costa squandered a good position. Let's go and check some of the leaders maybe of the game right now. Let's see who is there. What are the top games going on right now? Uh, uh, mm, okay, let's see this one. Okay, it is about to end. This is an interesting game. This is an interesting end game going on because against Mitravo versus Sapar Myrat. He's a international master from Turkmenistan, who we are seeing him live playing in the Indian tournaments for the first time. Guys who are watching, you can just comment the names you want to watch, and I can go and check out the games as well if you want. Uh, okay, so Black is running away with the Is black running away? King. No, no. Now what about it's okay? No, knight d2 check was there. Okay, okay. Black is trying to control the. Is this going to end in a draw? I think so because after knight c4, if you play this, I'll go this, and then I'll go knight. Okay, no. Wait a second. What about a2, king b2? Sorry, a2, king b2. Now I'll go king f6. Yes, king f7. Now knight c5. Now knight c5. Okay, knight d2, f4, check. Okay, so now they have simply agreed for a draw. Okay, now black is trying to flag. Black is trying to flag Mitravo. Black is trying to flag Mitravo. Black is just trying to flag Mitravo. And he is in danger. He is in danger. He is in danger. He just tried to flag Mitravo, and Mitravo is very fast, as we know. And this is, oh my God, what is this going on? He just tried to flag Mitrova, and Mitrova has 2.5 seconds left on his clock. Let's see what happens. This is going to be an interesting finish, guys. And this is okay, okay, okay. So let's see if we can draw within 1.8 seconds. I mean, mate within 1.8 seconds, and he has 4 milliseconds left. 4 milliseconds left. Okay, 0.06 milliseconds left. Okay, okay, my God, that is very hard. That is very hard. He is going to flag at any moment. At any moment, he is going to flag. This is very interesting, guys. They say, and he lost. He couldn't convert it. Okay, that ended in a draw. Anyways, okay, so black has no pawn, so this ended in a draw. But that was mighty, mighty close, man. That was mighty, mighty close. That was mighty close. That was interesting to see. Wow. But I don't think Black should have allowed so much and simply agreed to a draw. Anyways, let's go back. Let's see what are the games going on right now. Kartavyanak Charan. Master has taken up the lead, okay, with 50 points. Okay, okay, and he's playing Lukas Ljaskovic from, and he's playing I am Lukas Ljaskovic from Argentina, who is streaming also, by the way. Lucas is streaming and is playing, looks to be a comfortable position for black because these pawns are weak. The king is has become weak. Black is just solidifying, and he played f6 and now bringing his knight to f4, bishop c5, and now just simply going to knight to f4. Interesting to see how he just exchanged all the pieces against this good knight, because this bishop, guys, is not so good because it is blocked by his own pawns, and here it does not have many squares, and neither it is doing anything here at this moment. And white is going for an attack, and Lucas, by the way, has Berserk. Okay, now the king side is closed, and white has permanently closed. Black has permanently closed the king side, and now he's coming with the knight f5. b4 is the idea maybe, but okay, c3. Yes, now before. Yes, exactly this I was saying. Exactly what I was saying. 19 to f4, b into f5. Now b7 is threat. Maybe rook d7 or the okay knight b5. But then what about d4? What about d4 now? Okay, rook d4 is just supporting. D4 is played. Take, and I'll take on this, and then take on a5. Hmm? Okay, so it's just protecting the b7 pawn. He also now protected. I'll take. I think this is a good position for black to win. Yes, he's a pawn up, and this also exchange. And he'll look before is played. Check. Okay, so black cannot come to king f4 because of rook f6 and rook c4 check. Now I think black will play check. Just check. Okay, rook d4. Interesting, interesting. Let's see how this is converted because I don't think is this. Black will obviously try, but what is the winning plan? Now he has pushed all these pieces back. Now I'll come again. Now check on f4. Yes. Now f5. King into f5. Check. King h4. h6. Okay, no. G pawn. G pawn. I don't think is the f pawn doesn't win. The g pawn has probabilities of win exactly, but the king is in behind the pawn in front of the pawn, and I don't. Let's see what happens. Black is trying to now g. Okay, and Lucas is down on time also. So I and see Diptan's time. He is up by 350. Initially he started with 3 minutes 2 seconds. Now he's up with 3-5. Just imagine that. Although just they are just moving. Diptanja is just moving with the pieces, guys, because he's just simply up on time, and he'll just give up the pawn. He might just give up the pawn as well. Exactly. He just give up the pawn because he's just winning on time. Exactly. That is what happens. And look at the time, guys. Just look at the time. The game started with 3:02 and ended with 4:10 against 0:0. Wow. That's just awesome. Okay. Moving on. 15 minutes to go. And Yako Baby has taken the lead back from Diptanda. And Diptanda is at second position with 53, and after that, for so first and second is more or less sorted, and after that 34, 34, 33, 33, 33, 33, 32, 32. Oh my god, that's very close. That's very close, guys. Hmm. Let's see. Nilash is playing Yako Baby, the top spot. Let's see what happens because we've been watching both of them more or less now because the Yako Baby and Diptanda are going for the title neck to neck, and there are a lot of matches like they're tied straight up against each other. Just a second, guys. Okay, thank you. Sorry for that. My phone was just again ringing, and Nilash has against Berserk. No, not Berserk, but Yakobavi has also not Berserk. But this looks to be a good position for Black. Is it? Is it a good position for Black? 3-4-4, all okay. Black has a double vision advantage as well. Double vision versus double knight. This file, this diagonal looks to be weak. Maybe this and Bishop G4, and then Rook e5. Okay, so he's played queen f2 because stopping bishop g4. Bishop h6 is played 92, and maybe queen d3 now with the idea of bishop f5. Okay, no, queen d3 is not possible because this rook is hanging, so that is not possible. Yes, so he goes for rook g8. Okay, turn of events, sudden turn of events, bishop c6, or maybe queen. What should he play? Queen e6 is an option, and bishop c6 is the other option. Also, he goes for queen a6. Now Nilesh is a pawn up, but he's down on time. He's just 20 seconds. He has just got 20 seconds in his clock, and he has won another pawn on h5. Now bishop e3 is played. g2 is falling. Will black give up his double bishop for the pawn? Yes, he does. He does give up the double bishop for the pawn, but this pawn will roll. Okay, so bishop e6 is played. Now rook h6, rook g6, rook g6, rook g6, and rook e2. So white is clearly 2 pawns up, and he's going for the win, but he has a very less time on his clock. With 18 seconds, and black has more than 1 minute and 15 seconds. More than 1 minute. That is 1 minute and 15 seconds. So uh, should be comfortable for black. Let's see how does Nilesh play in this position. This is an interesting position because he is up by 2 pawns but very low on time, and with his opponent enjoying a time advantage over him. Let's see how does he tackle this position with white pieces. And now black is pushing on the queen side, and I don't see how white is improving this position. Interesting because g4 cannot be played. Okay, wow. Now king f2 or king f1, rook f1, check, 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 and black will take on check, check, and take on. Yes, exactly. e6 may be played. Maybe cannot. Can be okay g4. Oh, oh, he has lost another pawn. Bishop f3. Why not bishop f3? e6. Okay, I'll take this. Rook g8. Okay, no, bishop e8. Better. Sorry, my bad. Now this is lost. So Nilas is playing well, but guys, but then he is streaming and playing at the same moment. So we should not complain that because streaming and playing is very difficult, as you know. But then still, he's getting under a lot of pressure. But and he has cornered this position with 2 pawns up. He has managed to now find himself in a space where he is a pawn. Oh, pawns are equal, but now 96, and a2 is now falling. You cannot come king e2 because this will fall. So it's rook e2, d3, rook e3. Now take a6. Okay, this interesting. I think this is a draw. Back to e1. Yes. Interesting. What happened? Why did he resign here? What is happening? Uh, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Now you cannot come to d2 because I'll come to king b2 and queen. And if you go to d4, I'll just take on e4, e7. Sorry. Okay. Ah, interesting. Let's see the 64 and 54. Okay, Diptender drew 2 matches, and Jacob baby has just ran away with the tournament. He has just ran away with 62 points and 9 minutes left. Abdishalom is playing. Okay, so Costa versus Diptanda. Let's see this. Diptanda is upon up. Diptanda is upon up against Kostov, and their score is 2-1. And the last two matches have ended in a draw. A6, knight. Okay, not 96, knight c3. Okay, so he's protecting the pawn on e2 so that he can free his rook. Or maybe now, oh, okay. So maybe he's trying to bring the knight on f4 to get away with this knight, which is very dangerous on h3. Though it might not be doing anything at this moment, but it can prove to be mighty at any point of time. Also, guys, it is like now, I guess, no, very less time left for the tournament to be over. I can't see what is the exact time left. Okay, 8 minutes is left. 8 minutes is left, as you can see on the left. 8 minutes is left for the tournament to be over. Okay, so this has gone to the knight in game, and knight f4 is coming. Like I was thinking, knight f4. Yes, knight f4 is played. And now, if you don't take, I'll go with knight g5. If you take, I take. I'll just explain it to you guys. If you had taken on this take, and if you come to e3, this pawn will fall. And if you take and go to e4, I'll just play e3 and then slowly improve and take this pawns as well. Okay, interesting. Let's see the live board. And Kostov has gone for the queen side, and something might be won. Knight g5 or f8. Yes, knight f8. e4 exactly. f5, e6. Take, take, take. Okay, black is trying to control. King f3 maybe. Maybe king f3. Yes, king f3 is played. Interesting in game. Again, just watch Jittanda's time, guys. It's so fast. Now he's just trying to. What about king d5? King d3. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So did Kostov just manage to convert this game into a draw? Because this king is stuck, and if you now bring the knight, yes, and this will fall as well, and this is a draw. So that was very good endgame, guys. Very good endgames, and this results in a draw. And more or less, we can say Yakubaby has won with 5 minutes left. I'll introduce the everyone after the game. After the tournament is over, I'll introduce who uh, the ones I know at least. Okay, Dule Master. He was playing in this tournament, but he didn't have a good tournament, I guess. And he's at the 15th position. He's let's watch Sri Hori versus Dule Master. We have not watched them for a long time. In fact, we have not. And 11-10. That's the score. Dule Master versus. That is the score, guys. 11-10. Julia Master has 11 and Srihari has 10. So they are quite a. Dushan Povich also streaming, as you can see. This looks to be okay. So they took a draw. They did. Okay. Mm, let's watch this. 6.5 to 3.5. Lukas Liaskovic versus Diptain Ghosh. Lukas Liaskovic, and I am from International Master from Argentina versus our very own West Bengal Grandmaster. Very solid Grandmaster Diptain Ghosh. This might be the last match of the tournament, and they might just play few moves and agree to a draw. Exactly that is what they did. So basically, they are now just playing for draws, and uh, okay, let's watch this. Yakobevi versus Kie, who is winning this tournament. Yakobevi and Grandmaster from, I guess, Turkmenistan. He is taking away the first prize today, and he is a pawn up. 2 pawns up. Now again one pawn up. And he's down on time, by the way. Guys, he has used Versex, so he has not got no increment as well. Ah! And okay, I don't. Is he going to? Okay, so he has 14 seconds, and he has a tough task of converting this position. Okay, let's see. Let's see again. An exciting finish with 12 seconds on his clock and so many pawns and pieces on board. It will be interesting to see what happens. King e6. Oh, King f7 was played, and now is bringing the king onto e5. Now queen f6 will be played. Take the pawn, and now h5 will go. I think he can win this. Yes, he can. Yes, now he just simplified it, and now he has very less step. Okay, so black has respected that and has resigned. That's great to see. Otherwise, many could have just gone on with the position just in the hope of winning the game. And as you can see, Yako Baby has not lost a single match in this tournament. That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal, guys. And 51 seconds left, and let's see if any games are going on. Abdishamunov is playing them, and I think this will end in a draw. I think they are not aware of the time, so they're just playing. Okay, let's see what's this. Abdishamunov versus Master Assassin, and the score is 13-16. So Abdishamunov has an upper hand against Iptanda. That's great to see. And this has ended in a draw. Okay, so here we are at the end of the tournament with 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and the tournament is done. And Yakobebi has finished first. So, for your introduction, I'll just introduce him. Yakobebi is Nodoribek Yakubev. Nodoribek Yakubev from Uzbekistan. FIDE rating is 2592. So that's close to 2600. Guys, is very strong. Master Assassin 123. Dipta Ngos finishes second. Uh, Indian Elephant, that is R. Lakshman has finished third. Mitra Guha has finished fourth. Fifth is Vishal Basha. Interesting. Vishal Basha, the organizer, coordinator, has finished fifth. Sixth is Lukas Ljaskovic from Argentina, has finished sixth. Abdishalov has finished seventh. Kartavya Anakat from Abdishalov is from Uzbekistan, guys. Uh, his full name is I don't remember, but his real name is Abdishmalov only. Eighth is Kartavya Anatkar, who has finished eighth, so he's from Gujarat. Ninth is Aryan Varshne. Tenth is FL Srihari. 11th is Sapriamat. His full name is, I'll just check it out. Let's check. Saprimarat Atave. He's a under 17 world champion, as you can see, and he is from Turkmenistan. Okay, so as you can see, his bio says that he's a champion. Ashim Kumar Bera. Yakubevi was on fire today. Yes, he was on just fire. He just extremely sorry for that, guys. Extremely sorry for that. I just had a uh, connection lapse. Sorry for that. Okay, let's see. And other positions. Okay, Sapyamat is Charan 007. I don't know who is he. I don't know his name. Let's see the other players. Okay, so 13th is Machu Picchu Kaustav Kundu, 14th is I am Nilash Saha, 15th is Sahib Knight, that is Sahib Singh. He's rated at around 1800. Uh, Sundram Mindstrom is 16, 17 is Space Researcher. I don't know who are they. 18th is Tule Master, Dusan Popovic from Serbia. He didn't have a very good tournament today. It's okay. It's okay. I am Bondo has finished 22nd. Manu 1205 has finished. Any other D Notorious is Aradhya has finished 28th, guys. Aradhya has finished 28th, and that's more or less. That's more or less. Okay, more or less we have come to the end of the tournament, and today I'm not analyzing anything because I don't have anyone with me, and I'm tired after speaking for 1 hour 45 minutes on my own. So thank you guys for joining in, and whoever watching right now, if you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe to our channel Chess Noob, and mm, if you have not liked the stream, kindly do like the stream, guys. Like the stream, it will help me, it will help me, it will help my channel to grow. The more you like, the more my content will be uh, used by YouTube to reach to more people. So kindly do that, guys. And I'll be back tomorrow with another tournament at around this time only from 8:10. It's a tournament by Shayon Bose and Devankon Dhara. I'll be back tomorrow as well. Thank you guys for watching, and whoever and we'll see you tomorrow. Till then, peace out. Good night.